I want to win. Nobody is going to play football and I don't the day he want to. But this is football. That's what I'm saying. So it happens.
Now, some people are saying in that moment you were eager to place the ball. You were not calm when you took
it. Was instructions from the bench.
Okay.
So I gave the ball to York. So I thought that maybe the coach said he should come and play. You understand? So
walking up to the penalty with a very good.
This is what I want to do to help the team.
Yeah.
I was not going for glory myself. I was first of all, I was thinking about the team, because if we win this game, we'll go to another
round of 16.
Yeah. So when it happens, to be honest, I was bad. I feel bad myself, and also I feel like I've let the team down. So I also spoke to the team. I gave them my apology, especially the fans. You understand? So yeah, I didn't want to set stuff to happen, but.
Well, you lost the game by a goal to nil. You missed the penalty, but there seemed to be a problem in your team. You can't score goals. What do you mean goals? When you go to training, what do you practice? Because you can't score goals, and it's evident. How to folks top scorer is even a defender. Caliber Mankwa with 4 goals, and Benjamin York also has 4. So why can't you score goals?
I think I will not talk too much about this, but. To be honest, we are doing a lot of goal scoring training. If you come to Pobima, you can see the coaches are doing everything that we can score. But football, sometimes it happens.
That's some more income. You are Kwame Opare-Addo, Communications Director of Hartlepool. Abeni, matching. Bajo boko there.
Oh, Nyamiado.
That's the same way we can say. Ya poache.
Da ye be share bia park sonkwa ni.
Park sonkwa. Ma park so share on time street.
There's no laughing matter. And it is all for 3 points.
I tell you. This season nobody describe how to folks say mu season say akoyi and nkoyi.
Well, me da say before me share master say no. Say I find that say mama for inviting us here to be able to get to our supporters so that they get to know whatever that is happening within the club. And secondly, Mami apologizing for coming late. There was a medical emergency situation concerning one of the staffs. So sorry. We couldn't have just left him come like that. Yeah. If it is possible for you, we can arrange it for another interview session, and I'll be fully represented.
Don't worry.
I'll be very happy.
That'll be fine. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that.
Yes. Obisa House of Folk, our time. Yes. From the beginning of the season, House of Folk, we are not in competition just to play for playing sake. Whatever there is there for, to fight for, that is what we always want to make sure that we go out there to fight for it. Unfortunately, defending FA Cup champions, I defended it twice. For the 3rd time, we're not able to defend it. Dreams FC and Ebeshe in Accra Sports Stadium. And a few horns. So the league, sometimes I hear people say it is all over, it is all over. But if you understand football very well, let me say it is not over. Sorry.
Oh, senior. Maji League.
Look, between Eduan and that first, right?
I said Eduan and that first, watch you 7 points.
7 points. 7 points, you have 4 matches. This is football. Anything can happen. How many strong Arsenal supporters thought that this can happen to them?
This is more losing 9 matches.
Look, we're losing 9 matches. The remaining 4 matches. Is it automatic that you lose all the 4 or automatic that you win all the 4?
Based on your inconsistent performance,
the same thing last season, before this season, Now, Nipa Bibresi consistent into FA Cup na any bichim kwa. There was no way we were going to win that because before that game, now we had lost to RTU 4-1. We lost some other games as well, so we're not giving any chance.
And now man was league na GF so your concentration was on the FA Cup.
So if this one too, the FA Cup is gone, so the concentration is here. We'll fight for it and make sure that it will go out till the end of the season. Wow, who say, baby, Edri. The final game has been played. You didn't win.
And to say, even last season or the previous season when you won the league.
No, I don't think that your team no more. Your team now it has excellent future. Most a team be oh yeah, you have to make sure that you blend it with Nkwala or Metimi ama a good future. 2, 3, 4 years consistent performance. You understand? You don't build a team with only experienced players about 1, 2, 3 years then they begin to fall off. No, you have to make sure that you find a fine balance, and that's exactly what we have done. So I'm very sure that we need FA Cup this year. We are still fighting, pushing hard for the league. In the event that season that's a Bibia and Bapua, I am telling you that the team that we have, right, the following season, the season after, everybody will get to see that indeed we build a very solid team that has excellent future.
And I know, Mr. Kodidi Dramani a granted interview. Was it teams are Mpempi Omataiji League, you know? Ayana Omun consistent manager, like managerial backroom staff, or more consistent. Yeah. This season, Muted coach ni any Oklu, Anna.
From Boedu Mate Oklu, yes.
Obejia to say inconsistencies in management from the playing board. Then I'm Modru Fakwa Modri.
Well, it doesn't work like that 100%. You remember when this German coach came to Chelsea the same year.
Thomas Tuchel,
yes,
Champions
he came halfway. He was able to do whatever that he fought for. You understand? So it doesn't work 100% that way. But I think that in everything that you do, you offer positive lessons out of it, so that going forward, you will be able not to repeat certain things that didn't help your cause. So now going forward, you can have full benefits.
Martin, more based on sporting reasons and not beyond sporting reasons.
Well, also when the supporters went to the training ground, based on security advice, and this is human life that is involved.
Yeah.
You cannot just allow him or throw him to the world like that. So the best possible thing is that the club offered him full security in his house to make sure that even in his movement, maybe Obekubia, to make sure that he's well protected. And that is the point that we got to, and making sure that whatever that there is for the two sides to resolve. Yes, we are on it.
Now, Bacho, are you in Richmond? Are you?
He's at the training ground. They will train today, 2 p.m.
Debi Oba?
Yes. I think the only time that he didn't appear at training, the grandmother died, I'm saying last week or thereabouts. That's for about 4 days. He traveled to Techima.
Alaja Kamitu.
Yes. Yes.
Now, the end by Mumani de Pada coin anymore. Anina see, Anane Kukunte. As of Team Cassia Pana, Mugoki Poko, that Premier League game, now, Mamma na say comfort. I didn't know more, sir.
Yes.
I don't know money, sir.
Well, the unfortunate thing is that whatever that anybody that works for the club, that we believe that it is not in accordance with the club's rules. We make sure that whatever sanctions that there are, and I say kasa be to say no kasa, and I say advice be to say the mouse and be in the future you don't repeat such things. We make sure that it is done, and I'm very positive that. No player, including he himself, will want to repeat any conduct like that.
Is it the reason he was frozen out for that long?
No. Okay. Somebody asked me this same question, and I told him that we have 4 goalkeepers.
Okay.
At the time that even before at the time that Atta was in goalpost, it got to a time, Obisubechiya, it got to a time, Ayisubechiye. So if it is not Ayi's time and it is Alawa's time, or it is back to Atta or back to Nanayao's time, I think the only thing we have to do is that we have to support whoever will be in the goalpost for whichever game, because game be a team they prepare for. No, the coaches, the goalkeepers trainer advise the coaches who to use and for what reason.
It's here for Kamo say Jumedia or Suguso to the Sports Park, airing every weekday between 9 and midday. Max 89.7. House of Kasama for Peniera, Kwame Opare-Addo, and now Abekiensa on the big interview. Because remember, listeners know I am more involved because this is an interactive show. Into Obidia about Stephen Albi. I said, Nana, my question to Mr. Opare. Okay, I said my questions, 3 of them. My questions to Mr. Opare are: first, are they going with Umbro next season or not? Second, They have advertised the CEO position for a long time. When are they naming one? And the third one is, I think we've dealt partly with the third one. He's asking, what is the situation with Matic? And when are they naming a new coach if Matic is no more the coach? Can we pick them one after the other?
Okay, let me start from the last one.
Okay.
What I want to say is that Sisiya Yetihe, Oklu is our coach. Oklu is the one that has been tasked to lead the team as we go through the season. He's the one that every Phobian will have to offer maximum support. Senebeya will be able to achieve something for the season. And he did ask about Umbro. Who's the Umbro? You know, almost sign a contract. A year, we renew it again.
Sure.
So whatever that it is, that a decision is taken, we will not hide it away from anybody. And there was another one.
Yeah, CEO.
Yes. We advertised for the position. You know that the BBR OPBR, no, it doesn't mean that when you advertise for it, that's a BR Sebi, another kwa, then it means that automatically you have to give it to another kwa. It is a otobo. Now you should now who say nipa opesa or the man no, or need the ideology of the team no emachi, and the nipa no so vision osha and also be me appropriately the image of the team as well. So it doesn't just come one day. I know say na omu raise concerns no omu nya yanka bantem, but in na yenya botre say na be ya eba, then we'll have a perfect one preko.
Coach be the more FIFA say money na fa kwan boni bi so.
Not as I know of.
Oza.
No.
Coach be am fa mun ko FIFA e.
No. Lebi.
Wow. I'm for see money management. The any man Kwame Opare-Addo. Alaji Akambi. Putogum Shegum. Like management with specific designations and role defined.
Is it not the same thing you are saying?
I'm
not responding to you. I'm responding to the question.
Exactly. Maybe the back brofum. I'm a chief for no mubusa.
And in your business, understand one okay.
Pepe.
So what say? Young fan say, Nana kwa director of finance. So we roll no.
Yes, all the anukwani nim.
So okay, it is because Menkwana obenim because Menkwana apart from the top hierarchy that has to speak to the people, carry the message to our people at all times. So it is once everybody knows.
So who's in charge of marketing at Hearts of Oak?
That's him, Daniel Mensah.
Into where they friend point and kill. Who's in charge of finance at Hearts of Oak? Lady, no.
Belinda. Yes, the lady. Yes, Belinda.
Yeah. Who's in charge of
also go leave?
Okay.
And Oba Enche.
Okay. Oh wow.
She has a nice baby.
Who's in charge of administration?
Jonas.
Yes,
Jonas Jani.
What's the role of Hackman Edu at the club?
He's the accountant.
Yes. Wow. And there's more management.
Well, so it means that you can also help us.
Who's in charge of legal?
What's her name?
Bamubi.
Oh yes.
Wow. And yet strategic African security is one crop for Namodi or Mobata Mutimno.
Oh, there. Now, I'm all can make change in strategic Africa for Beno.
Not me bacho. I would say and small man for Kase. Oh, Alaji Akambi, Odote, Omo hijack timino, Womuntina Timin Koso, Womu crown, Omo forming house management, Womu cranty Trintina. Obi a den babe see obi a wontimi nyina wo se bia me kosan se wo mu nya no mane nye na djuma wa okasama club ne ne idea na obeka chechita for fasa asem no
okay say Jesus Christ or start to say oh yeah miracle no obai the people told the masses that enye Joseph Banine did they believe in him? No. Even Christ that save us also, they had issues with him. But meanwhile, it is the same thing, the same scenario. You understand? If you have something against Alaji and now you have something against Honorable, unless it is personal.
That's true.
If it is personal, it is between you and the person. But if it is not personal, now it is for the interest of the club. I'm sure they are always around. They are not in hidden holes that you can say that you cannot approach them with whatever the situation is. You understand? And they also make sure that it is the interest of the team that they always push for. So if anybody has anything that they think that they are doing that is not good, me sure say you will do yourself good, you will do everybody good by not keeping it to yourself.
Right.
You understand? Yes, because also any park also pay ye.
Okay.
You get it?
If you don't go for me, no, how many problem or has?
Unless you want to define the problem. But if it is the same English word as a problem, then no.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Now,
Even if Enra, Honorable came for a meeting at the office. OC, he entered our office, called me, we had discussions. Me page on the back, they call to come man.
I'm going to say Alaji a foreman way, probably man, so you're a Juma so bad foreman.
Debbie. Alaji is not a foreman there. Say whatever that we do, there should be strict supervision.
Okay.
You understand? So if you are supervising,
So is the management member supervising Pubiman
to make sure that everything goes on well.
Wow. Where Pubiman da ben?
Well, mean to me, I'm fancy to say baby or China and I say baby nene. But as you can see, my name is Obenyada. One day I would have loved to take you there. If you have I would have loved to take you there for one casa to see.
No, we'll come with our cameras. We'll plan and do a documentary on the state of Pubiman.
Yes, that would be very, very good.
Yeah.
That would be very, very good for people to get to see that what's the money that the board chairman is pumping into it. It is not for jokes. You understand? Sebi. Ni oye ni na no say oyama no ho a senka anya do be we
Debbie.
because sebi when you bibi dada.
No quarry.
But all esan say odwin amanfo ho so say it is ono so timi ye bibi no impact positively.
That's right.
Into younger generation. Say na be almost be your future. That's why he's also doing this. So it is very important. As much as he loves the team, now he keeps on pumping resources into it to make sure that it is well sustained. You know, we have to offer him maximum support.
Okay. As our bread do, Anna.
No.
Oh, bread.
No.
Oh, bread.
And
I think any sponsorship. Papa, kwa no akwa ni sika. No dia mamo. Monye.
So it shows the level of passion and love or what the team, you understand?
Yeah, the passion to as of as a commercial entity, no, it's not being commercially viable. Won't me attract Obia money for the Zikami room beyond the owner's money. Sponsor Ben more.
No, wait. So all the other sponsors they fly around the team. Is it just by Yani Yakofa or more?
O send the Togbe companies, Anna.
Your friend is Togo. And Eliani and no more.
Say Chen.
Nidia.
Make this season.
O de meba. And Leonidia. And Elian Rechiane.
Say still a
Tobo. Goel. Nidia.
Nyandia.
Adonko. Nidia.
Nyandia.
So we cannot say that.
Say I'm sending you. So Omni has Biumo.
Omni has Zen.
Oh,
Star Life. Nidia. And Nidia. As ugly. You understand?
As ugly they say batano.
Batano crampona. You understand?
He's the reason you guys got as ugly.
Oh, so you want to tell me that in isolation, that's a pushy for something to happen to his team? Is it wrong? It is not wrong.
But the bottom line of my argument is that Moon to me attracted big corporate sponsorship for the image of a club like House of Folk.
When you say big, you want to mean big as in what? As in the kind of sponsorship that we see in the English Premier League.
I'm talking about the quantum of the money that can. Oh, there be men come on with them. Yeah, standard. Yeah.
Unim say, in this part of the world, issue of sponsorship, I don't want to limit it to House of Folk.
Okay.
It is something that is a big border to the football industry.
That's true.
You understand? Previously, perception and amount for war about football, send all kind of football people. Gradually, it has to wipe off
before
you
can convince corporate
before
Ghana.
you'll be able to convince the big companies to come on board with big amount of money. You get it?
Okay.
It will not just come one day. And it is when I say everybody that is involved in football, we are the same people that will be able to portray the positive image of football to the world. But na you go ade no ho fi. But me wade na go ho fi and no anso na ma daily bread. Then what are you doing? You understand? Say Oko can say, or the Mamima just example as in localized example. We say the Premier League is not attractive. I mean the Ghana Premier League.
Yeah.
It is not attractive. And I say, right? But you spend time speaking about the same product that you say is not attractive. You don't rather spend time talking about how it can be attractive. How do you want it to be attractive? Then it means that you're also part of the people. You're pushing the product down. But meanwhile, you want to compare it to other places. You get it?
Yeah.
That is the big difference that sometimes it bothers me. If you criticize, say me be nice or criticize it, and you just walk away for free, I don't take you for serious.
Okay.
Never in my life. Look, tell me that I did paint in a black way. No, for me it is not good.
There should be a solution
Then you
associated
bring me a
with it.
solution
Right.
that okay, Sanka painting in blue and white. Don't you think that it would have been able to do this? I am saying blue and white because these are my reasons. Then the person will know that okay, he's speaking sense into my head. I have to consider what he's saying. But if you just criticize and walk away, somebody listening to you will hold the same criticism and throw it to another person. And he continues. They are doing a big disservice
To the product,
To the product. But meanwhile, that is the product that gives them daily bread.
Oh, okay. Inti yenhwe him say yeah koye him no. House of Folk might attract more sponsors.
Definitely. You understand? More and bigger sponsors as well. You get it?
Is it I want for outside Ghana for players bar. Omutimi successful. And so ananu ya as a mude taria na why. Ya san ya chin on share. Linda Shemienu. Yonde ya madam for pa on share. Then I'm Kaba by Ankoye, no Sankoye. But in recent times, Owuka proved this matter. And the DNSC am players am conform by as Ankoye.
Well, let us look at the ratio as in comparing to players out there mobile. Percentage ahin and a ye na percentage ahin na ye. Even in local system has a crap. Okofa players ahin be ye na ahin ye. You get it? Those are the things that when you do, it offers you positive lessons. You know that, okay, this is what I did. I made a fine nipa say, and we were not able to have a positive impact.
But your mama will say you. My foreign players are seizing one more
Yes,
way.
yes.
Have they lived up to the expectations of management? Amuko form by.
Look, Linda, he has not disappointed anybody.
Okay.
Otanga has not disappointed anybody. You understand? What's his name? Albert. Albert came just the second round.
Okay.
But if you look at his impact, right? Would you say he has disappointed?
I think he can do better.
That is it. You understand? That is it. Yasan. Yasan came in.
Yasan.
Yasan.
Mr. Kanunu.
Yasan came in. Unfortunately,
He got injured, right? No plan.
Yes. Opare, and not call national team. Also, I think I'm about 2 matches happen. Then Osenya problem again. But all of this means that season for Baby Simu. So if after this season for Baby Simu, right? When they all get the full amount of preparation and everything, then we can say, okay, now everything being equal, these are the performances that we got from these players. Then we'll be able to say that why are they? But so far, I don't think they have disappointed.
There's a general question about why Ghanaian clubs in recent times have failed to make an impact in continental club football, not limited to Arturo.
Yeah.
In the Mimisa, from the House of Oak perspective, the entire Africa, why?
There are a lot of factors.
Boy, Kakra.
You understand? A lot of factors. Phew. When you sit here and then you sell your player to maybe a Zamalek, maybe a WAC of Morocco, because they'll be able to afford it at a particular level. Player now, all time man, no. Young fan say, on the mature player, right? And as a very promising player. What on the amano? A hono, sikano or kwako edgy wo hono. Eh? That is what he's going to add up again to the already strong team that they have. And that team is the same team that is going to play against you. Where he a stronghold back at the opponent. And the opponent is going to use the same stronghold to come and play against you. Unless, say, we are very much conscious about player development. Say, at all times, when you build a very young team, just like the example I gave you earlier on, like House of Folk is doing, after 1 year, after 2 years, we will say 2-3 players if you still your team will be that solid. It has got to do with good long-term planning, so that you'll be able to be very much successful. Omo Champions League, omo winning in recent times, I am very sure that it just didn't start that immediately. They also started falling off at some point in their life.
Yeah.
But because they also sat back, planned very well to make sure that, look, we have to retain these players, make sure that we pump in a lot of money. And don't forget that that part of the world, almost sponsorship drive, it is much higher than what we see here.
That's right.
You get it? And we all know what if you are doing football, near sikabeti me football. Because without money, you can't build any strong team. You need, and not just money, you need strong amount of pesa consistently that will be able to get it done for you. So for this question, I think it has a lot of factors. A lot of
because
factors.
Togbe have said that he wants to build a Hearts of Oak team or be competitive to be in the ranks of Ali.
Yes.
Zamalek.
Yes.
TP Mazembe.
Yes.
Now,
look, Zamalek, WAG, and all of that. If you visit them, the kind of infrastructure that they have, that is able to produce this young talent, to feed into their team, and to be able to have some to feed into other clubs and part of the world, that brings more resources to them. It is not easy.
Yeah.
So if we have Pobiman and everything is in place, not said you have new office building, you have your commercial building and every other thing, that BBR started and hitting the ground running. I'm telling you, when we get there, people will begin to look back and say that, how were you able to get it done? It will not come that easy.
And the whole Ghana,
I don't think there's anyone anywhere.
wow.
No.
Any commercial center or Ghana?
No. The club office won't even have commercial center.
Oh, teams mini club office.
Premier League clubs now, born 18. I know club office.
Wow.
Well, any club office keke.
Well-equipped club
well
office.
Well-equipped functioning. Well-equipped for baby nibi.
Into Momone Kotoko for the and well-equipped.
I don't compete with Kotoko.
Oh, okay.
I am high and above every club.
We are high and above Kotoko.
Me say I am high and above every club. Into the Mr. Kotoko now club there. I am high and above.
Say a House of Folk commercial center. They are building Pobima, which is unprecedented in Ghana.
Yes.
House of Folk, alliance agreement with 3 clubs to Abuchi.
Yes.
It's their moye no.
Yes.
Muburo biaso, including Kotoko.
So Kotoko ni a team there.
Muburo amoso.
So a team there, me bro so.
Hey. Wow. It's 47 minutes past 11. I have max 89.7. It's 5 games to end the. How many games to end the Premier League? 4.
Yeah. That is the focus. Yes. It doesn't just come easy. Even look, the team of that last crowd, without any disrespect, when we played them, you saw the kind of competition. You saw what they were able to do. Sometimes you sit back to wonder that it's the same team on Moko relegation because they play good football.
Didi Dramani is describing them as the best team in one of the best teams in the Premier League.
They play good football. It is not just because I would say that is the reality. They play good football. It's unfortunate. So Moko relegation. But did the same mentality. The second round way. Now the Kobo Division 1 now. They should be able to come back again. But along the line, I say you get it? Everybody wants to make a mark.
Considering the fact that Mediama wants to win the league, will it be the difficult game for us of the entire season?
They want to win. And what do we also want to do?
So
the other way league.
It has money every person.
No other way league.
Wow.
That's not the number 360 days.
That's not saying no go. I'm on for me soon.
Me.
Oh, the marketing manager no one you.
Competition with 4 matches to go. Yes, the focus is very clear. We have to make sure that the concentration, match after match, match after match, match after match, and at the end of the season, we all get to see what happens.
Obviously, Mumisa said, "Much more na go see my first round." I don't want to go Isa Cook and free RTU.
It's a loan deal, and the loan deal says that he has to be there for one full season.
Oh, okay.
Once a football, them run here. And yes, I can say, but me pen amount said, "Why be borrow me pen? Say, oh, they throw me here. I shouldn't come and write letter to you, my friend from pen, mommy."
Okay.
But it doesn't work like that.
Are you recalling him next season?
Let's wait for the end of the season.
In Tanano, I'm going to prosper na Togum coach. I could see saying,
Who is Prosper?
because the former coach.
Why they?
He's
He's my friend. Are you talking in terms of friendship?
I don't know. I'm going to coach out than Kesiemu or World Trade Center. Then you see it.
Dabe no.
Oh, but 2-3 weeks ago, Munshano.
Into the maker, no. He's me.
But one
he's
kasa
my
person.
friend.
Only kasa how many days ni?
The last time I met him was Pram.
How many days ni?
And chess, I.
And come on,